What's up guys? I'm sitting here just replying to some messages in my inner circle coaching group. This group is all about people that are really committed to accelerating their businesses to $1 million and beyond each year. So it's a really super high level tribe. So I'm just jumping in, replying to some messages for these guys, and then we're off to an amazing event tonight. It's a gala ball, and it's all about celebrating people that are making a massive contribution and just a massive impact in the world. So it's kind of like, okay, get this done, like run over there, you know, it's crazy, it never stops, but you love it. At the Gala Ball. It's an amazing charity ball. It's all about people that are impacting on a really high level and celebrating for people that are doing some really big things. So excited to head to the VIP cocktail party.
Yes.
Unstoppable Gala is such an amazing event. People like Lisa Nichols, Michael Hillyer, most incredible influencers, and the coolest thing is that it's really celebrating everyone who's making a massive impact in this world. So it's such an honor to be here, to attend, to the red carpet. I'm super grateful. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today I want to give you a bit of a snapshot of the day. It's a Saturday right here, right now in LA, and I've just been kind of manic this morning, so I wanted to step you through some of the stuff that I've been doing, and I'm also going to take you into some of the mindset work I'm doing at the moment, some of the things that are going on in my life and my business, which are really cool. I definitely want to share one thing with you that's totally freaking me out right now in a really massive way, so we'll share that. And I had an amazing idea, I think it was last night actually, that popped into my head, which is going to just create so much impact. So I'm going to share that with the team today, so I wanted to share that with you guys as well and give you the raw and real version around how these ideas really come to life. So let's go. What's up guys? So this morning, it's been kind of a crazy morning. I got up, I did some mindset work, and I'm going to share some of that with you a little bit later on in this episode. It's one of those days where, what time is it? It's like 3 p.m. here now, and just secretly I haven't showered. Well, I did shower before I went to the gym. I haven't showered after the gym because it's just been like straight into it. It's been crazy. I did go and get my hair washed though, and I actually want to talk to you about that quickly because that's actually a really important thing. Now I know so many people might be like, oh my gosh Regan, that's kind of crazy, like wash your own hair, you're super lazy, but it's actually a mindset thing that I do. And those people in my inner circle that are doing all the work around becoming millionaires and elevating their income to $1 million and beyond, they'll totally get this because it's an identity thing. So for me, it's not so much about like, yeah, I have my hair done, but what is important is that in that hour, sometimes 45 minutes, that they can wash my hair and blow dry it and make it look amazing. It costs me like, I don't know, maybe $40 or something. In that 1 hour, I get so much done. Like I sit there, I'm like, hey hairdresser, nice to meet you, don't talk to me. And I have my laptop and I reply to all my emails and I get everything done and I plan out my day and it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like totally concentrated focus. Now, aside from that, I hate washing my hair, right? And I get super annoyed at it when it's wet, and then I'm like, oh no, I have to dry it. Like, all you ladies, I know, you get me, you feel me? So for me, it's an identity thing of creating more ease and flow in my life, and also being more intentional and getting more done. So isn't it funny though, because the scarcity mindset would go, oh, I can't afford to do that. That's like $40 I could save, for example. But if you really look at it, it's like, well, what could you generate in that hour that's costing you $40? Like, I know by getting this work done today, in that hour, I would have made way more than $40, right? From the impact that I was driving into my business. So just think about the small things like that, and sometimes you do need to invest or spend money to actually free up more abundance, more time, and more focus in your life. I have a sneaky microphone that's connected to that thing and it's on my shoulder. Very serious. One of the things that I've been doing since I got back from having my hair washed, and I explained why I did that, is going through my new book. So I actually have it here. I can't tell you what it's called, but I can tell you that I'm extremely excited about it, and it's all about disrupting the personal development industry and helping people create super fast, rapid change. So for me, and this is just my opinion, I feel like there's a lot out there where it's like, you know, you have to work really hard to change, and you've got to like go back into all your childhood stuff, and you know, you've got to like, you know, really put the years in to create success. And I'm kind of like, well, you can, but what if there was a faster way? Like, what if there was a way where you could like massively accelerate this and just shift stuff really quickly internally to elevate it externally? Okay, this is like, oh my gosh, this is like half of it here. If you guys can see this, it's massive. So the stage it's at now is I'm basically tearing it apart. I'm going through it and being like, this word isn't right, this sentence is wrong, there's a piece missing in here, we need more story in here. I'm going through and like adding bits in. So I'm gonna actually share some of this with you guys. Oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy for me because no one's read any of it. There's some important things we need to know and need to cover before you can dive deep into the rest of the book. And there's a typo there, which I'm gonna catch on page 12. There are 5 simple but critical things you need to know. These 5 snippets are keys to ensuring you get the life-changing results you desire. Please don't just read these 5 key elements. Instead, absorb them, breathe them in, allow them to become a part of you and your mindset. If you forget them or lose sight of them in the future, refer to them. Give them the attention they deserve, as they will impact the level of change you create. Let's dive right in. So, critical element number 2, which comes after number 1, which you don't know until you read the book, is your beliefs shape your reality. And here's how it goes. Now, you're clear that your mindset is everything and that you are in control. Let's dive deep into how to start shaping your new reality. We mentioned in the last section that your thoughts become things. Yes, your thoughts become your reality. Ultimately, your thoughts stack up over time and create beliefs which can either be extremely powerful or detrimental to your results. Let's think about this for a moment. Your thoughts create tangible results in your life. Here's why. If we go a layer deeper into this, here's what you need to realize. Your beliefs influence your actions, which influence your results. So if you want to change the results you're getting in your life, then you need to change the action you're taking. And you won't be able to change the action you're taking until you learn how to rewire your beliefs. Look at it this way. You set out to try something new. Skiing, for example. If you've never skied before, perfect. And if you have skied, I want you to imagine that you're about to try skiing for the first time. Confident, you head up the mountain, put on your skis, jump on the chairlift, and off you go. You're standing at the top of the mountain and you have no idea how to ski down. You take a deep breath, a leap of faith, and you physically leap, only to fall flat on your face, bruise your behind, and eat a mouthful of snow. Instead of trying to figure the skiing thing out by yourself, you decide you're going to get an instructor. The instructor shows you the basics of how to get down the mountain, you follow the instructions, and you take it piece by piece. You feel in control in that moment, and you decide, hey, this skiing thing is really great, I'm really good at it, I'm getting better at it. And with a newfound belief that you're good at skiing or have the capacity to be good at skiing, you put more and more effort in. And as your belief increases, the aligned action increases, and sure enough, your results get better and better with time and effort. You've created a mindset cycle here too, except this one is an upward spiral and not a downward spiral. Will you choose to think something different? A belief is just a thought you're generally pretty solid on. A thought that you tend to think over and over and over again. Belief affects every aspect of our lives, from the information we take in to how we perceive events. What if you could choose to think something different? Because you have a choice at any given moment. Now, I'm going to stop there because otherwise I'm going to read you the whole book and then I will get in trouble again. So So you guys should all go to Facebook right now and have a look at the live stream. I just live streamed behind the scenes of Regan Hillyer TV, so you can check out what's going on. Those of you that have followed me for a while probably know that I am super big and a little bit obsessed on doing mindset work, doing the internal work, and doing it daily. And now it doesn't always happen first thing, but it does happen because it's such a commitment to me. I just get to take my pulse on where I'm at through every area of my life so that I can have awareness on that, so that I can shift and elevate and really bring the best version of me to the table possible each and every single day. You know, some days it's amazing and it's super blissed and really peaceful and, you know, just full of like love and gratitude, and it's like, yeah, life is so good. And other days it's just not, you know, and it's kind of heavy and it's like, man, like, stuff just isn't flowing right now. But I really acknowledge those times and look at them as an opportunity to really dig in and do the work and look at, you know, what's going on and how could we get this, you know, more into alignment so that it could flow and so that it could actually move forward. This morning was kind of one of those days for me, to be completely honest. You know, I was digging in and taking my pulse and where I was at, and I noticed I had a lot of fear come up, almost anxiety. Like, I'm not a super anxious person, but for me, I was feeling a little bit anxious. I was also feeling a lot of hurt and sadness, which was coming up. And, you know, without going into the crazy details of the backstory, you know, recently I actually had a team member who did some crazy stuff behind our backs, and that kind of came to light a couple of days ago. And yeah, it's brought up a lot for me around who do I trust, who do I let into my life, this sense of, I guess, really being betrayed in a lot of ways. And so yeah, really quite vulnerable this morning of kind of digging into that and looking at, okay, you know, how do I transform these emotions, and what do I learn from this so that I can shift and elevate and move forward. So that was kind of the sadness that was coming up that I had. Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys today as well is a couple of things that I've been digging into with some of my mentors that I work with. So I work with a range of different coaches and mentors through basically every area of life, but specifically I have someone amazing that I work with in terms of you know, business and mindset, and he's really good at showing me what I'm not necessarily able to see in the moment. And so it'll come in, his knowledge and his like I guess advice and wisdom will come in two moments. There'll either be moments where I'm like, oh, you know, this isn't working, blah blah blah, and he's like, but Regan, you haven't seen this, and I'll be like, oh, you're right. Or it'll come in moments where I'm like, this is so good, this is what I did, can you believe it, I achieved this and this and this, and he's like, but Regan, you're not noticing that, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, man, I could be doing so much more. So I had a couple of those moments with him yesterday, and I was actually sharing some parts of my new book that I'm working on, and I was sharing about how I was using parts of my story to show them that they can create change in their life, whoever's reading the book, right? And it's so funny, like what he said to me, he's like, yeah, but Regan, like there's this thing about leadership and storytelling that you're just not really getting. And I was like, well, what is it? And he said, look, there's a difference between basically like explaining leadership versus declaring it, right? And he's like, I feel like you're just, through these stories, you're just declaring like you need to change, versus actually indirectly explaining to them that they can change, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a small little distinction, but such an amazing thing for me, because then it started shifting every way that I tell stories and every way of going, wow, like how can I actually do this in a way where instead of just declaring that they need to change, I actually indirectly explain it so that they can make their own decision rather than trying to kind of just force my beliefs and actions and story onto them, right? And it's such a small thing, but it's really shifting the whole book, which is pretty cool. Okay, so in one of those moods where I feel like I don't even want to stop, and usually that means I don't want to like spend a lot of time eating and preparing food. So one of the things that I do all the time is I make amazing smoothies, and people actually ask me quite a bit, like, you know, what do I put in my smoothies and how does it work and whatever. Kind of just make it up, to be completely honest, but share with you what I'm having today if you like. So there's some banana. Let's have a look. We've got some kale. We've got some celery. We've got some blueberries. We've got some almond milk. And maybe some pineapple as well. So generally I do a mix of kind of vegetables and fruit stuff as well. So I've got some blueberries. If you guys are wondering, it is all organic. I'm super obsessed with that. Kale, lots of kale goodness in here. I feel like I'm on a cooking show. Hilarious. Really not. Celery is going well. Some celery, some pineapple. This is going to be a good thing. Pineapple is amazing. A lot of people don't put pineapple in smoothies, but I find it just really sweetens it quite a lot, which is awesome. Alright. Some of that. Some almond milk. Making nice and pretty. Vegan protein. Amazing. Vanilla vegan protein. Best. So this amazing green powder has like a gazillion types of fruits and vegetables in there. Now, let's blend it. Alright, ready? Okay. Might not look amazing, but I'm going to promise you it tastes amazing. It's the berries that make it a purple colour. Oh, fun colour. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. Some goji berries on top. Amazing. Superfood. Got some organic oats here. That looks good. Some blueberries. 2 complete. Look at that. You know what? That is a work of art. Let me say so myself. Look at that. Tastes like that. Oh my god, so good. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this snapshot of one of my days. There's been a lot going on today, and just know that, you know, every day for an entrepreneur is generally totally different. I mean, tomorrow I'm back to back to back with meetings. The next day I'm speaking at an event, and then more meetings, and then some time to do some content, running a couple of courses online, and then fly out to Costa Rica, and then going and speaking in Dallas, and then Peru, and then Ibiza, and then Barcelona, and then Switzerland, and then Bali, and then New Zealand, and then Australia. So it's just kind of crazy, right? So obviously in LA right now, and it just totally depends on where you are, what's going on, what your intention is for that day. But it's been cool to share this day with you, and as you can see, we're getting close to sunset here, and I am not gonna lie, I'm gonna switch out this green juice for a wine very, very, very soon. It's Saturday night. I'm actually going to stay in tonight, hang out, continue working on the book, and have some sweet introvert time. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and can't wait to hang out with you on the next episode. Peace out.